That's it. This is an aggravating job. Alrighty, welcome back to my silly channel. Today we're going to be doing a lot of little tinkery stuff. Weather stripping on your back quarter windows for convertibles. You convertible guys, you know how fun convertibles are. A lot of people hate them. You either love them or hate them. That's how it is. Let me show you what I've done so far. I don't have this completely installed yet. There is a stud that goes back here. That's why that's loose. But this is the brand new piece. And yeah, you can see it's still loose. I got to do a stud there. Actually gonna have to come up with something. But here, okay, here's the one that hasn't been replaced yet. You can see it's cracked, old, rotted. I've got the insides too. I will probably show all of this together. But this little piece right here is a pain to get out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I think hockey stick. We'll see what we have to do to take this out. But let's get into it, and I'll talk you through it as I go through it. But there's two studs under here we've got to get loose, and then a screw there. So, alright, nothing about this is fun. I've took the inner quarter out, pulled it out of the way, and that screw is out that's in the back. There are two studs with nuts on them. One is right up in there. The other one is back in here. So we're going to have to probably remove these window holders and get this stuff out of the way so this window will swing in just a little bit more so I can get to those two studs. And I'm going to go ahead and take this seat belt out of the way and then probably pull this around. It's going to give me more room anyway, which is really what I need. Okay, my theory is I'm going to take the window out so I can get to these guys maybe from down there. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I want to get this entire plate right here. That the window, you can see the window moving, all that. There's a couple bolts back there. You've got bolt here, here. Got to take out a bunch of crap right here. I mean, this is an aggravating job, guys. If you've got a convertible, it'll be worth it to you. But if you don't like convertibles, don't buy one. Get you a coupe, get you a hatchback. But I'm going to take the seatbelt thing out, and if you don't know where it is, you can see my ratchet right here. There is a bolt. See right down there. Get the crap. If you look way right down there, there's a bolt, one bolt with the T, whatever, the big star head. Same one that does the seat belt on that hole. Be down there. Get that seat belt thing out of your way. Maybe that'll help. And then I should be able, I'm going to undo that window. And if I can get the window out of the way, I think I could reach up in there and get those two nuts loose. What I've noticed, what I did see, take that window off, there is a C-clip. See it right there? I think I can pop that clip off. That'll allow me to get the window, all this window hardware loose from the arm, and then I should be able to pull the window out, and then I should be able to reach right up here with the window out of the way and get to those two nuts. So yeah, this is not fun. Here's something very important I just did. I took the C-clip that was, I was just showing you, and I popped it loose. It was in that hole right there. I popped it loose, pulled the washer off, and now the entire motor and gear assembly is out of my way, and now I can get to do whatever I want to. I'm going to take the window out and get to them that way. Alright, here's the current situation. After getting all the junk out of my way, window frames and everything, I'm going to come up in behind all this. I'm going to take this extension and go right up there and put that 11/32 on that nut, as you can see from the back side, and get that thing loose. I got a big long ratchet extension right here holding my window up, just to hold it up out of my way, and it was better than trying to pop all that junk down there loose. Everything's so rusted. I'm guessing that little set screw, if I could twist that set screw out, it'd be over. I'm gonna try one or the other. Okay, here's what I did. I could not get the set screw out that holds the stem in. So what I ended up doing was taking this setup right here. I went up, I could actually see through there, and I could see there's the stud Look, right there, you can see right there was the stud, and I put the extension on it, screwed the nut off that way. Once you do that, watch this. Boom. You got the back screw right there, and you have a stud right there. That's what holds that on. You don't have to take that entire hockey stick, none of that off. The directions had that, but I'm thinking that was, from what I was looking at the pictures, that's the 90. You know, the 90s, they come out and have a speaker grill up top. Speakers on the 89s and under are down here, and you have an armrest. Like, see that? They have the speaker there. So I'm thinking the directions that came with it were for that year model, because all you have is that one stud in the front. It's just a matter of getting to it. You probably could get the window halfway up, but just got to get all this junk out of the way so you can get your ratchet in there and pop that one screw. Right there is where that set screw goes. And that hole right there is kind of, it just lines it up. So yeah, it's a 11 30-seconds and a washer was what was holding that on. So I'm going to go, I'll show you how the process works for this also, putting these back on. Alright, we are now inside. I'll show you this. This Daniel Carpenter companies who just came through. This is that. You can see that's how it's going to work. You have to drill out the 3 rivets. There's 1, 2, and 3. You drill those 3 out. Use no bigger than a 1/8 drill bit, because that's what the new rivets that came, they actually come in the package. So yeah, this came with a pack of rivets. If you'll notice, the sleeve on these, on the rivet, is actually longer right there than a standard rivet. And you can see the ones that come in my pack come with the rivet gun. They're just a longer sleeve because it's got to go through this entire thickness of the plastic right here is about 3/16 of an inch. So it's got to go through that and then through the plastic on there. Yeah, we'll drill these out, pop it in with the rivet gun. Voila. There's the 3. Good news and bad news is none of the 3 holes line up on the new strip. So here it is. Get that out of the way. There's your, there it is with the piece taken completely off. And just slide that over. Drill your new, you had to drill new rivet holes because the holes do not line up. As you can see, they are off. You see that one's off, middle one's off, and the end one. The end one is close, but it's off also. Here comes the middle one. Push hard as I can. See that top of that rivet sticking out right there. Alright, there it is with the 3 new rivets. What do you think? Think it looks better than the old one? Alright, now we're back in the putting together process. Let's see, we'll take that, slide it there. Looks like there was another nut there, but the plastic rotted. But I still have my front one. Got that stud there. That goes exactly in that spot. We're going to put that screw in. Put this nut, goes on that stud. Back in. Still got the window up, then we'll put all that back together. I've learned with everything unbolted up top and all, I got the window slid completely out of my way, and I can now reach. You can see that stud hanging down right here. So I'll be able to pop my pop the nut on it, fasten it, put that screw in. Them 2 gonna have to work. The one that was here was already rotted and gone, so oh well. Okay guys, on this inner molding, it goes up here, your inside tube wipe molding, they had that thing stapled on. And they stapled right through the metal on one of them, so really hard to get out. You just basically had to bend it on the inside, bend the things flat and pull out just like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to rivet it on versus stapling. Alright fellas, here it is. There's the weather strip on the outside. There's the piece on the inside. The insides are pretty simple. We'll check that out right there. Pretty much sealed like I want. Window's working. I'm gonna knock this one out. That's it. This is an aggravating job, especially if you can't get that stud without taking the window out. Take that window out, it's gonna be your best bet. That's the easiest thing I could see to do, versus taking all that trim, the hockey puck and all that, as they call it, this hockey stick. I would not take that off. The directions recommended that, but I think it was just easier for me to pull all the window stuff loose and work it from underside. So, I know this ain't Hot Rodding 101, this is trim and junk. If you got a convertible, I know you love it or you wouldn't have it. Thank you everybody who watches. God bless you all. Peace.